So I'm watching Blades of Glory for the first time. I haven't seen it before, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not a Will Ferrell fan on paper. I don't like a lot of his movies, but I think he does have his funny moments, so we'll see how this goes. I'm already 2 minutes in, and the CGI kid doing the triple spin. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know what I've signed up for. The magazine, the title, Show Me the Orphan. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how he manages to do it, but Will Ferrell just takes reality and then he doesn't spit on it. He just he gives it like a wet willy, you know? And I don't know how his CGI with the triple axle, that one was very well pulled off. They have good stunt doubles. I like their stunt doubles. Feels like a fever dream. One thing that I can't resolve about Will Ferrell's humor is that, well, a lot of the time, not all the time, is just everything circles back to sex. And so his character in this movie, I don't know, I have a hard time finding him funnier just because of that, but we'll see how it plays out. One thing that I do appreciate about this caliber of movie is that they are really good at layering their exposition in the beginning of their films. There are absolutely no doubts about who the characters are, what they want, and then the problem, and then how the story is moving. So they find out about the Paris skating. Yeah, they do that really in a fun way, and I like that happens. So it's good. Also, do you ever watch a movie and then you just find it infinitely more funny because you're thinking about watching it with a certain other person who would find it funny? So you're watching it from their perspective and be like, oh my goodness, that's so funny, even though you might not find that funny. You find it funny because they would think it's funny, Anyway, that happens sometimes. Aside from the excellent extras that they have in this film, the background people, A+, I think it's a really nice message so far that you can have two polar opposites and that you can find your destiny or a new opportunity in what you least expect. Dude, where did that guilt trip trauma come from? Bro, that was crazy. It's oh, what's that? Our parents are still dead because of you? Horrible. I don't have any kids, but growing up, this is what it was like having siblings a lot of the time. So it's really funny to see the two brother and the parent dynamic. It's really funny. I mean, I knew what it was about after watching their first skate routine together. I have no words. Okay, one thing about, again, these kinds of movies, they will have the most trippy, out of pocket, random, crude jokes just in your face, and then they'll come out of nowhere and say the most inspiring line or monologue you've ever heard. This line that he just said, it's I won't live my life in a cage of fear. It's okay, I'll see you. And then it comes back with freaking Will Ferrell and his dance routine. It's fine. The line that he just said here, I'm about halfway through. He said the skating is the only place where life makes sense. I think that's what everyone is trying to find in their occupation and the people that they're with. For me personally, that makes sense too, because I look for places and people, and to do things that makes life make sense to me. So I thought that was a good line. That was like the most, like the cutest and most awkward kissing I've ever seen in my life. It's like I didn't want to look away, but I felt like I didn't want to keep looking at it, but it was like, aw, like I think that's cute. That was weird. I think a lot of our problems could be solved if everyone had a half of Will Smith's confidence